If the data shows that students have beliefs or attitudes that some teacher or bureaucrat doesn't like, there's not much to stop them from creating a curriculum aimed at altering our kids' beliefs and attitudes, and the data will help them do it. A world where the government decides what thoughts are acceptable and molds children to comply and follow the rules. Think it can't happen in your school district? Think again.
Just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we find a woman who courageously and relentlessly stood up to her local school district.
When you find out that they're scoring, the government is scoring the attitudes and values of the personality of your child, then that's a violation of your freedom.
Meet Anita Hogue, proud mother, education consultant, and national speaker. She's been a parent advocate fighting for student privacy since her son came home from school confused about a question on a school test.
If you saw an old lady standing on the side of the street, what would you do? A, push her in the street, or B, throw rocks at her?
Seemed like an odd question, so she asked for more from the school than the district. And finally, Hogue filed a federal complaint to see the test. It took 4 years, but she finally got it.
The government was scoring the attitudes and values of our children. It's a violation of privacy.
She described it as a reward and punishment agenda where the government decides what constitutes positive behavior. Take this question. There's a secret club at school called the Midnight Artists. They go out late at night and paint funny sayings and pictures on buildings. In this situation, would I join the club when I knew my parents would ground me if they found out?
First of all, it's a vandalism situation, and the child is to role play that would they join the club or not. The state desired response is no. And I thought, okay, so if this is a total compliance thing, why would they want me to obey my parents instead of going out to vandalize? Well, it's because what was the government looking for? If punishment is incurred, will you obey?
Hogue paints a bleak picture of a system that could turn our children into perfect human capital. Each child urged toward a specific career path to benefit the collective economy, not necessarily to pursue his or her own individual happiness and freedom.
If you have a system that's collecting personal data and sharing personal data and making decisions on personal data, what do you have? So it's a psychometric dossier is what we have. But what they do with the data is the most important thing. So if we're changing the behavior, the attitudes, values, dispositions of children, yeah, it's brainwashing.